When we ignore the natural rhythm of our body, we pay a heavy price for it, right? So, welcome back to the Friday lives at 12 p.m. right here on my Facebook page, Nourish Heal Connect, where I take you through a particular topic each week. So, today I'm talking about the natural rhythms that allow our bodies to thrive and the kind of price that we pay in terms of our health and energy when we are not in sync with that, right? If you like this particular topic, if you like this session, then do sign up for the podcast episode where I talk about this topic in details. And I also take you through a guided meditation to help you connect with your breath and replenish, right? That's the breath has a natural rhythm, so we can use your breath to reconnect with yourself, with your natural rhythm anytime that you want. So that's in my latest podcast episode at aninditaronta.com/podcast. You can sign up for that. But today, it's all about why we need to respect and live in sync with our natural rhythm, right? And what I mean by natural rhythm is about the seasons that are changing, our energy levels which fluctuates throughout the day, the sunrise, the sunset, right? So it can be inside us, it's outside of us. All of these are rhythms that our bodies have evolved to live with, right? But when we are completely disconnected with these kind of rhythms, we end up paying a heavy price. So let me ask you this. Do you wake up in the morning and feel completely refreshed, rejuvenated, and energetic to get on with your day? Or do you feel tired, depleted, and exhausted on most of the days, right? Do you do you actually struggle to lose weight in spite of having a healthy diet and exercising regularly? Or are you able to have a healthy weight? It's not about being thin or slim, of course, but it's about having a healthy weight and being able to maintain it without many fluctuations as such. Do you need coffee, tea, or sugary beverages to get you going throughout your day just to keep your energy levels up? Or do you naturally have a good amount of energy to get you started in the morning with a lot of motivation, get going through your day, maybe have a bit of afternoon slump, which is quite normal, for most of us, and then keep going till you can go to sleep? Or do you struggle with trying to get to sleep at night, right? And even when you're tired, do you feel your mind is racing and you're not able to get your proper sleep, quality sleep? It's not only about the number of hours that you sleep, it's also about the quality, right? You will know if you've had a good sleep on a particular night. So if you struggle with any one or more of these issues, you may need to think about, are you living in tune with your body's rhythm, with the natural rhythm, right? As I mentioned, with the sunrise, with the sunset, are you really tuned in? And maybe it's time to revisit ways that you can tune it, because what happens is that when we live under chronic stress, as most of us are right now in this modern day and age, when we are just sort of married to being busy, right? Being busy and have a hectic pace of life, when we lead sedentary lifestyles for most of the days. And I don't mean that 1 or 2 hours of workout that you might be getting during the weekend, because that's not how your body was designed. Your body was designed to move every single day, right? So again, we are not in sync with our bodies when we are only working out on a particular day and in a particular environment, which might be a gym. So if these are some of the issues that most of us face now, right? Also, poor food choices. So again, having foods which are not providing the necessary nutrients that our bodies need to thrive. So typically, when we are living our lives in these kind of conditions, we struggle, right? And these are the choices that we are making every day that leads to many health issues down the line. And I see that in my coaching practice, in my clients, in my family and in my friends, right? That's a part of being living in this modern world, unfortunately. So what is it that you need to be aware of to make, and what are the changes that you might need to make in your life, right? And today I've chosen to talk about changes in terms of, again, connecting with your rhythm, natural rhythms. So a few ways, a few simple but effective ways that you can, again, once again, reconnect with your rhythm and replenish yourself on a daily basis. And believe me, it has to be on a consistent and regular basis. It's not about doing this once in a while when you feel like it. It's about doing these small things every single day, because that's how your body was designed. That's how your body has evolved over millions of years of evolution, right? So, what are some of those ways? So, some of the ways that you can reconnect with your rhythm is to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, right? Whether it's a weekend, whether it's a weekday, of course, there are exceptions and there will be exceptions, but by and large, making this a habit, you are once again in tune with your rhythm. So going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time, because your body thrives on balance and this kind of rhythm, right? The other thing is to get regular sunlight, exposure to sunlight, right? Because getting exposure to sunlight, we forget that we are part of nature. We are animals, just like other mammals, etc. And our bodies have designed to be out in the sun. That's what regulates many of our hormones, including our sleep hormone melatonin, right? When we don't get that exposure to sunlight, many of us struggle with getting sleep at night. So you may not be aware, what you do throughout the day affects your sleep at night. It's not only about nighttime, it is what you are doing throughout your day. And one of the things that you can, one of the simplest things that you can help to improve your sleep is to get some kind of exposure to the sunlight during the day, every single day. So that's the second thing that you can do. The third thing is to exercise regularly, and I've already touched upon this. It's not about going to the gym once or twice a week and working out for a couple of hours. It's not about that. Your body was not designed for that. Your body was designed to be an amazing complex machine to move every which way every single day. So make sure that you're taking enough breaks. So even if you have a sedentary sedentary lifestyle like most of us, making sure that you're taking enough breaks to go to the washroom, to take a glass of water, to speak to somebody in your family if you're working from home, or speak to your colleagues in office, doesn't matter. Making sure that you're moving your body in whichever way you can, taking the stairs, like small things. Maybe taking a 15-minute walk if you didn't get time to exercise, right? That's what I did yesterday. I got up late and my school had started, so I didn't get time to exercise at home. So all I did is take a walk at night after dinner, right? It doesn't matter. Do something, right? So again, exercising regularly. So and the last, not the least, is also about having some kind of relaxation, some kind of meditation, some kind of breath work, which helps you once again to reconnect with yourself, to take that break, to replenish yourself spiritually as well, right? And it can also mean having fun. It can also mean playing with your child, indulging in a hobby, right? Consistently, regularly. Not when you will have the time, but doing it on a consistent and regular basis. It rejuvenates us, right? So some of the things that I've mentioned here, just to summarize, is that one, we need to find ways to reconnect with ourselves, with our natural rhythm, because that's how our bodies thrive. It is designed to be in sync with the natural rhythms, whether it's a sunrise, whether it's a sunset, whether it's a seasons, a change of the seasons, right? And you can also tune into your breath, etc. But the point is to reconnect with your rhythms. And if you do not do that, the price that we often end up paying are in terms of low motivation, even to get the smallest tasks done. We just don't feel driven or motivated. It can be paying a price in terms of not being able to lose the weight, no matter how healthy a diet we have or how much we exercise. It can be, it can mean having a very poor quality of sleep, right? Just not getting the sleep even though we're completely exhausted. And it can also mean that we need to keep on depending on stimulants, coffee, tea, sugary beverages, donuts, foods which we know, are good to indulge in, but not to depend on to get us going through the day. This is the price. And eventually, of course, we also pay a price in terms of some health issue or the other down the line, right? And what are some of the ways that you can actually take these small steps starting today to get back into rhythm? So the first step that I mentioned is to going to bed and getting up at the same time every day. As simple as that. Whether it's a weekend, whether it's a weekday, right? Just going to bed and waking up at the same time helps your body to thrive, right? The other thing can be getting exposure to sunlight every single day, not only for vitamin D, but also to help regulate your hormones during the day. What you do throughout your day will determine your quality of sleep at night, right? So always keep that in mind. The third thing is to move your body, right? It can be exercise, it can be just, doing light jogging, it can be yoga, it can be Pilates, it can be dance, it can be a walk, especially if it's in nature, doesn't matter. It's about moving your body every single day. It's not about that 1 or 2 hours that you're spending in a gym on a weekend, right? So that's something that can help your body to thrive. And of course, having some kind of relaxation meditation practice that you indulge in, some breath work, right, that you do in every single day. And it can also be fun. It can be, indulging in a hobby. It can be playing, right? With having that vitamin J in your life, right? Vitamin joy in your life, right? If any of these resonated with you, do drop in a comment and tell me which one of this are you looking at focusing, starting from today, right? So let me know in the comments. I am going to wait for you to comment here. If any of these steps that I've just mentioned resonated with you, just drop in and let me know. Drop in a comment and let me know which one of these steps do you think that you can possibly take today, right? Because again, it's about reconnecting with yourself. The way our bodies have been designed to thrive. It's about replenishing our energy, right, in the most natural way possible, rather than banking on external stimulants. It's about getting good quality of sleep at night, and all of these together have an amazing impact on your body. So if you liked what I had to say today, do share this video with your friends. And I discuss this in more details in my latest podcast episode on this particular topic. So make sure that you sign up to receive the weekly episodes at anindita.com/podcast. And the podcast is called Nourish, Heal, Connect. I hope you like this, and I will see you again next Friday.